The air outside the outpost tastes like ozone and cold metal. You stand on the observation deck. It is the graveyard shift. Nothing ever happens on the graveyard shift. That is usually the rule. But tonight feels different. You zip your jacket higher. The wind bites at your neck. Above you, a red light begins to flash. It is the Sentinel beacon. It pulses against the dark sky. You stare at it. That light has not blinked in 3 years. You check your datapad. The screen shows nothing. No ships, no asteroids, just static. You tap the screen. Maybe it is a glitch. Technology breaks out here all the time. We are on the edge of the map after all. But the light keeps flashing. It is a rhythmic warning. Your heart starts to beat faster. It hammers against your ribs. You grip the railing. The metal is freezing. You look out into the black. Something is out there. You can feel it in your bones. The stars look wrong tonight. They seem too bright. They seem to be watching you. You turn back to the door. You need to wake the others. A noise cuts through the silence. It crawls out of the deck speakers. It sounds like a scratch on a chalkboard. You wince and cover your ears. It stops. Then it starts again. You run to the comm station. The console lights up like a holiday tree. A signal is coming in. It is not random noise. It has a pattern. You type a command. The computer tries to filter the static. It struggles. The processor fan spins up loud. This signal is dense. It is heavy with data. You put on your headset. You listen closely. It sounds like a heartbeat. Thump, thump, thump. But it's fast. Too fast for a human heart. You try to trace the source. The coordinates are impossible. The signal comes from everywhere at once. It surrounds the planet. You wipe sweat from your forehead. This is not a drill. Someone is knocking on our door, and they are not being polite about it. You grab the mic. You try to hail them. No answer. Just that thumping sound. It gets louder. The radar pings. It's loud enough to wake the dead. You look out the viewport. Shadows blot out the starlight. Massive shapes drift into view. They are huge. They make your station look like a toy. These are the Elder Ones. You have heard the myths. Everyone has. They are legends made of dark metal. They block the view of the nebula. The station shakes. Gravity feels heavy. It's like the floor wants to grab your boots. You hold on to the console. No one breathes. The silence is louder than the alarm. You count the ships. 1, 2, 10. They fill the horizon. They do not have engines you recognize. They just exist. They displace space around them. You feel very small. You feel like an ant looking at a boot. The main screen flickers. A proximity alert screams. One of the ships is moving closer. It is the flagship. It is a city made of steel. It stops right in front of you. The hull blocks out everything else. A beam of light hits the docking bay. It is blue and blinding. You shield your eyes. A figure forms in the air. It is a hologram. It looks like polished steel. It stands 10 feet tall. It has no face. Just a smooth surface reflecting your fear. It raises a hand. The gesture is calm, but your stomach turns. Is this a handshake or a threat? You step forward. Someone has to do it. You clear your throat. Your voice sounds small in the vast room. The hologram hums. It speaks in a language you almost know. It sounds like old Earth radio. The translator kicks in. The voice is deep. It vibrates in your chest. The figure calls you a watcher. It says they have traveled far. It says the time has come. You ask, what time? The figure does not answer. It just points to the stars. You look past it. The stars are moving. They are shifting positions. You realize this is not a greeting. This is a notification. The steel figure offers a gift. It is a box. It glows with a strange purple light. It floats toward you. It feels warm, even from here. The Elder Ones wait. They want you to take it. But is it a bomb? Is it a battery? The tech chief runs in. She looks at you. She shakes her head. She is scared. You look at the box again. It hums a tune. It sounds like a lullaby. You reach out. Your hand shakes. You grab the cold metal. It locks onto your palm. The box is heavy. It feels dense, like it holds a black hole inside. The hologram nods. It seems pleased. Or maybe it is just processing. You ask what this is. The figure says it is a key. A key to what? The figure fades. The blue light vanishes. You are left holding the box. The crew gathers around. They look at you. They look at the device. It pulses faster now. It matches your heartbeat. You have a bad feeling about this. You should have called in sick today. The box opens up. It projects images onto the wall. They are tablets made of light. Symbols drift like smoke. You recognize some of them. They are from the Star Science Archive. Ancient stuff. They are warnings. They speak of a great hunger. Something eats stars, and it is coming here. You read the text. It chills your blood. The entity has no name. It is just the void. It consumes light. It consumes hope. You look at the Elder One's ships. They stand still. They are not the threat. They are the refugees. You realize the truth. We are not being invaded. We are being recruited. The galaxy is burning. And we are the fire crew. The symbols change. They show a map. It shows a weak point in space. It's right here, right next to the colony. You realize why they came. We are the bait, or maybe we are the shield. The warning comes too late. The sky tears open. It looks like a wound in the night. Purple lightning strikes the hull. The station groans. Metal twists and screams. You shout orders. Get to the escape pods. Move now. The floor tilts. Sparks shower down like rain. You grab a datapad. You need the codes. The rift grows wider. Things fly out of it. They are small and fast. They are not ships. They are beasts made of void. They look like shadows with teeth. Sirens wail. The sound is deafening. You slide across the deck. You grab a support beam. The view screen shows the chaos. The void beasts are attacking the Elder Ones. They swarm like angry hornets, but some are heading for us. They sense the life signs. They are hungry. You have to move. You scramble to your feet. The corridor is full of smoke. You cough. The air is toxic. You run toward the hangar. You have to save the crew. You run to the gunnery deck. The crew is already there. They look terrified. You grab a headset. You tell them to focus. Aim for the bright spots. The void beasts swarm. Lasers cut through the dark. Explosions bloom like flowers. It's chaotic. You fire a turret. You hit one. It pops like a bubble. Good shot. But there are thousands more. You check the ammo count. It's dropping fast. You need a better plan. You need a miracle. The station shakes again. A void beast slams into the hull. You hear claws on metal. It's a terrible sound, like nails on a blackboard, but louder. You shout at the rookie. Keep firing. Do not stop. He nods. He's crying, but he shoots. You scan the tactical map. The Elder Ones are holding the line, but they are outnumbered. We are the weak link. If we fall, the line breaks. You grit your teeth. Not today. Not on your watch. The station commander calls you. His voice is weak. He is hurt badly. He tells you about the core. It can be overloaded. It would wipe out the swarm, but it would take the station too. You freeze. That is suicide. He coughs. He says there is no other way. You have to get the crew out. He will stay behind. He will push the button. You want to argue. You want to save him. But you know he is right. He sends you the override key. It blinks on your screen. You stare at it. It feels heavy. The commander smiles. It is a sad smile. He tells you to go. He tells you to make it count. The connection cuts. Static fills the screen. You slam your fist on the desk. You hate this. You hate being the survivor, but you have a job to do. You turn to the crew. You yell at them to move. To the shuttles. Now. You race to the shuttles. The comms crackle again. Voices drift in. They are human voices. They sound like old wars. Is the lost fleet. People thought they were dead. They are fighting in the rift. You hear a captain shouting. You hear engines roaring. They are holding the line. They are buying you time. Tears sting your eyes. They are ghosts fighting for the living. You owe them this escape. You push a crate into the shuttle. You yell at the stragglers. Move it or lose it. The voices on the radio get louder. They are cheering. They are charging into the dark. It is the bravest thing you have ever heard. You pause at the hatch. You salute the empty air. Thank you. You jump inside the shuttle. You hit the door seal. The airlock hisses shut. The sound of battle muffles. You are safe for a moment. But the ride is just starting. You feel a vibration in your teeth. The commander has started the sequence. The core is waking up. It glows brighter than the sun. The walls turn transparent. Energy floods the hallways. It is beautiful. It is terrifying. The void beasts stop. They sense the power. They try to flee. But gravity has them. The core pulls them in. It is a whirlpool of light. You slam the shuttle door. You strap in. This is going to be a bumpy ride. The pilot looks at you. He is pale. You give him a thumbs up. He does not look convinced. You check the sensors. The energy reading is off the charts. The core is critical. It is going to blow any second. The shuttle engines whine. They lift you off the deck. You see the station one last time. It is glowing white. It looks like a star being born. The commander did it. He really did it. You hold your breath. The shuttle breaks away. You float near the Elder Ones. Their ships are damaged too. They blame us for the rift. They think we opened it. You hail their leader. You explain the core. You explain the sacrifice. They do not understand sacrifice. They calculate survival. You get angry. You tell them to look. Look at the burning station. That is human courage. The steel figure pauses. It tilts its head. It seems to process this data. Finally, it nods. Weapons power down. They understand now. We are not just soft flesh. We are iron inside. You let out a breath. That was close. Too close. The pilot wipes his face. He asks if we are friends now. You say, maybe. Friends is a strong word. But we are allies, for now. You look at the tactical map. The rift is closing. The core did its job. We have a moment of peace. The shockwave is coming. You see the timer on your dash. 10 seconds. You punch the throttle. The engines scream. 5 seconds. The station is a star now. 3 seconds. You close your eyes. 1. The universe goes white. Silence takes over. You float in nothingness. Then the roar hits you. The shuttle spins. Alarms blare. You fight the controls. You just have to ride the wave. Keep the nose up. Do not let go. The G-force crushes you. Your vision blurs. You see spots. You hear metal groaning. The shuttle holds together. Barely. You grit your teeth. You think of the commander. You think of the ghosts. You will not die here. Not after all that. The shaking is violent. It feels like being in a blender. Then it stops. Just like that. You drift. You open one eye. You are still alive. The dash is smoking. But you are here. The shaking stops. You open your eyes. The view screen flickers on. The rift is gone. The station is gone. But the stars remain. They look different now. They are aligned in patterns. The Elder Ones did this. They fixed the sky. A message blinks on your console. It is a map. A path to a new home. The void is pushed back. We have a second chance. The crew cheers. You lean back. You are alive. You look at the map. It is beautiful. It leads to a sector we never knew existed. A safe harbor. The pilot laughs. It is a manic sound. But you smile too. You check the fleet status. The other shuttles made it. We are battered. We are bruised. But we are here. You look at the Elder One's ships. They are turning. They are leading the way. You follow them. Into the new light. Years pass quickly. You tell this story often. Children listen with wide eyes. They look at the night sky. They see the patterns. They know we have friends up there. The Elder Ones watch over us. And we watch over them. We are guardians now. The fear is gone. Only wonder remains. You look up one last time. The stars wink back. They remember that night too. The night everything changed. The children ask about the commander. You tell them he was a hero. You tell them he saved the stars. They nod solemnly. They understand. You sit back in your chair. The fire crackles. It is a good life, a quiet life. But you always keep one eye on the sky, just in case. The sentinel beacon is gone, but you are still watching. You will always be a watcher, and that is enough. The night is safe.